to go through each other. And to make it more interesting, I'm going to give you one single ingredient. And that ingredient is cauliflower.
I'm definitely intimidated by this cauliflower. It's something that I just don't really work with.
What's really important is that you make cauliflower the star of your dish.
You can puree it, you can make it into soup, you can make it into mash. This secret ingredient doesn't bother me.
These ladies behind me will decide which one of you guys move on. All right, you have 20 minutes, and your time starts now.
So why did you pick cauliflower?
Because cauliflower is one of those ingredients that was thought of as an old school vegetable, and now every chef is using it on their menu. So let's see what these guys got.
20 minutes. I don't have the time to do my molecular gastronomy that I do on an everyday basis, but I have to let the cauliflower sing. So I put it with some olive oil and get it roasting. Get a little caramelization on the ends, that little kind of nutty bitterness to it. Bobby and I have something in common. He dropped out of high school, I dropped out of high school because we just couldn't wait to be chefs. I won the Bavarian Young Chef Award in 2007, now I'm the executive chef at Jackie's Restaurant in Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm a technician in the kitchen. I love using modern science, molecular gastronomy to create things that are kind of ingenious. I'm a younger, hipper version of Bobby Flake. I want to prove to the world that I can beat him, that I am this great chef that I say that I am.
You can make cauliflower part of a dish, but how do you make cauliflower the star of the dish?
Cauliflower doesn't have a lot of moisture to it, and it has a subtle flavor, but the question is, how do you draw it out?
Since cauliflower doesn't really fall into the realm of my Asian background, I decide to go back to basic techniques, and I get it boiling until it's just slightly al dente. And then I've used cream combined with shallots and garlic and chorizo. I think that's going to showcase my versatility and that I still keep my Western training in mind. I was born and raised here in the States, and my parents wanted me to achieve the American dream of being a doctor or a lawyer. But after spending some time in Asia to reconnect with my heritage, I just fell head over heels in love with the food culture over there. And much to my parents' dismay, when I came back, I decided to become a chef. Now I'm the executive chef of Mira Sushi and Izakaya, where I take Asian street food to the next level. To beat somebody like Bobby Flay, my family will finally take my career as a chef seriously.
I'm looking over at Brian, and I see the cream, which is playing it a little bit safe. You know, I want to be different. So I'm using some curry powder, ricotta cheese, and golden raisins to make something that's really unexpected.
Adam, what do you got going on here?
Got some cauliflower caramelizing in the oven, curry ricotta, and do a nice warm salad with it. I also have some golden raisins that are cooking in a little bit of cherry vinegar for some nice acidity and sweetness, and then just toasting off these pine nuts.
I feel like you just started shuffling bowls around. That's not going to beat Bobby Flay. You really think a cauliflower salad is going to win this for you?
I think this one will.
I don't want to get in your way, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. What are you doing?
Well, I am going to make creamy cauliflower.
Okay, cool. I see you've got some panko and some butter and some chorizo.
Yes, I'm going to put in some shallots, pickled scallions, a little tarragon at the very end.
Not Asian food at all?
That's a trick I hold for a little later, Bobby.
Don't worry about me yet. You gotta worry about the guy next to you. 5 minutes.
All right, Adam. Show me the cauliflower.
He seems laser focused with a head of cauliflower and dreams of beating you.
I have to admit, I have a little bit of nervousness going on, because if Adam wins, he'll probably do something in the molecular gastronomy mode. Brian wins, and he pulls out the Asian dish card on me. Neither one of those things is what I do. That tastes good. You guys have 2 minutes to go.
My cauliflower, it's al dente, it's perfect, but I taste the sauce and it's just not there. That's where I go for my trusty Asian ingredients. It's kind of a risk, but I go for rice wine to give it a cutting edge, and some soy sauce to replace my salt.
As the time runs out, I'm feeling a lot of pressure. I gotta make it through. I gotta give everything that I have.
Brian, I'm a little bit worried. Let's not lose the cauliflower and the sea of ingredients you have over there. I saw scallions, tarragon, onions. I saw an 18-car pileup.
I know that I have a lot going on, but I add goat cheese. It'll add some more creaminess.
30 seconds.
It's nerve-wracking. Your heart's racing. I have golden raisins, toasted pine nuts, shaved fennel. I don't have time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up.
There really isn't any type of science in in this dish, but I'm feeling really confident that this is me on the plate.
I see Adam, his dish is gorgeous, and I'm not really sure if I made something that's gonna stand up to that.
The task at hand for you here was to take cauliflower and make it the star of the dish, and our job is to pick the person who we think did that and can therefore go on to beat Bobby Flay with their signature dish. Brian, tell me about your dish.
I made a creamy cauliflower. It has some bits of chorizo, goat cheese, pickled scallion.
I love the herby panko-y stuff on the top of it. I think that was a really nice touch. And it's amazing that you combine all of these ingredients in 20 minutes.
I see a real coming together of really deep flavors that I think would really crush Bobby in his signature cook-off. The goat cheese, rice wine vinegar.